Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing yet again the issue of so-called sponsored work permits. This is one of those things I've talked about at length many times in the past. People don't seem to quite understand what I'm talking about. It always seems to come up, so we'll do another roundup on this. You'll hear a lot of people talking about, oh, well, I got a sponsored work permit, which basically means I went to somebody who I don't work for, had them put me on their company as though I am working for the company, and then routing funds or not through the company, but I have work authorization as I ostensibly work for that company. As we've discussed in videos in the past, and I've somewhat surmised myself, albeit speculatively, and it is my opinion, but I've actually cited stories in the past where there is basis for this. But again, I think you could be running into problems with regard to sponsored work permits in the form of possible anti-human trafficking rules, because at the end of the day, these sponsored work permits, you're not really working where you say you're working. So it's fundamentally based on a lie. It's fundamentally fraud. Okay, that's the problem with it. You're not really working where you say you are. And we have actually dealt with the aftermath of somebody getting a sponsored work permit and then having serious problems when they're inspected or somebody checks up on them with regard to taxes. All of these things can be a major issue. But the thing to really keep in mind and to really understand here is just because they put some term on it and call it a sponsored work permit does not make it legal at the end of the day. You know, again, if it's based on fraud, you're gonna have real problems. And people always ask me, well, what's the solution? I wanna come to Thailand, I wanna run a business, I wanna work. Set up a company, set up a small company and utilize it as a vehicle for not only doing your business, but also maintaining work authorization and business visa status here in the Kingdom of Thailand.